Hey, today we're at McVicar Cemetery. You're wondering where the heck is McVicar Cemetery? It's just on the Darrell line, just off between Center Side Road and Prince Albert, and just outside of Kent Bridge. You may have seen this or you may have never seen it because it's right off the beaten track, and if you don't know how to get here, you won't find it. Some of the first records found about this cemetery go back to 1857, but although the oldest date here on a grave is 1838, long history here. Names like Magnus and Forsyth and some of the founding families that struck this ground and have been having their ancestors buried here has a long history of small little boards working together, the money to maintain the place. And now here we are in 2020 with still being an active cemetery, but very much a case by case who gets buried here. Like so many cemeteries, the feature of going through a time machine is it's uncanny. Some of the oldest graves and some of the newest graves, some of them are even together. We know that if there's a family connection for yourself personally, a place to be buried here will be figured out. But if you're a brand new person without a connection here, well, that's where you get that case-to-case thing going on. According to a record we were reading, some of the trees that you see behind us here, the pine, the spruce, were brought here over 150 years ago as little saplings from Rondeau, planted here, and they stand here majestic today. We believe that McVicar Cemetery encompasses just a very few acres here, all in one place on a very naturally occurring elevation in the land here, out in a farmer's field. I know on good authority that the ground, the soil itself is very, very sandy, and so for years, generations, the graves were dug by hand. The sides were shored up because they would cave in because the soil was so loose. Of course, backhoes are used now, but this place just tells a story of the many generations of these families.